So, hey YouTube, my audio cut out during this, so you can't actually hear what I'm saying, but I'm doing a voiceover. So, right now I'm going to be making a protractor out of this piece of wooden dowel, as well as this crappy piece of old spare wood I had. So, first off, you need to make sure you have safety glasses and sometimes hearing protection if you have it. Just make sure to file all the splinters. And I'm just going to mark the center of that block to get the center to be able to drill it out for the wooden dowel to slide back and forth in. Now that center punched, I'm going to take a 3/4 inch spade bit and drill it out. And now that I'm halfway through, I have the pinhole from the bottom of the spade bit. Just going to turn the piece of wood over and continue from the other side, that way I don't get any nasty splinters. So now it fits on there nice and snug, so I don't need to put some form of a pin in there or screw to try and tighten it. So just going to measure out the middle of the side so I can drill the pin that you pivot on. And just before I do that, I'm just going to clean up the pin with a drill in my belt sander just to give it a nice fine point. And then afterwards I'm going to be using some sandpaper and steel wool just in the drill press like this. And as you can see what it's doing, just cleaning up the edges. Now I'm just going to drill up that hole for the pin, and then just going to do a nice indent. Now I'm cutting the dowel to length, making sure that the end's nice and squared off, and then make sure there's no splinters with the file again. And then I'm going to cut it about 15 inches, that way I have about a foot for actual working, for moving the pencil back and forth, and then I have about 2 inches of play for drilling out these holes. Just going to drill the hole that the pencil can go into, and as you can see there's a slot that I cut on the table saw, which I can then use to clamp with a nut and bolt once I drill the holes in it, which you'll see right about now. And then just gonna make sure that there's an indent in them, that way there's no splinters. And it slides on just fine. Now the hole is actually a little bit too big, so I just grabbed a piece of cloth, stuffed it in there with it. It works just fine. Then with the clamp also works, just to tighten it down, make sure it stays. So then I actually decided to go over to my router and just finish up the end where the pin is, just to make it look nice and smooth. That's all. I think that looks pretty nice. So let me know in the comments what you like about that, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.